Hello and welcome back. Steel Openings here once again, and today is Stock Lock Sunday. That's right, folks, it's Sunday once again. And I just posted a video for Thumper of the surprise package he sent me. Thanks again, Thumper. I really do appreciate it. Reason why everything kept getting postponed and put off is because there was a horrible accident right here in my neighborhood, 2 doors down from me. And it's had my road blocked off for quite a while now. Yesterday afternoon, well, okay, let me put it into context. I live in a small town called Fredericksburg, Texas. Fredericksburg is the hometown of Admiral Chester Nimitz. He was the admiral in charge of the Japanese surrender in World War II. And there is a huge museum, national museum, for him, and of the Pacific Walk, and now the George Bush Gallery for the Gulf Wars. Now, that being said, we are a small town of 10,000 people. So anything that happens is a big deal, you know. But in a way, I really thank goodness that we are so small. Yesterday, we do, every weekend, or once a month on the weekend, so one weekend a month, the National Museum of the Pacific Walk does a full-on reenactment. And you can hear the gunfire and everything. It sounds like war, by all means. And if you go downtown, you see everybody in military outfits, and not a bit of it is like current or modern uniform. It is all World War II authentic reenactment stuff. Really crazy. But about a year or two ago, they started even adding in the planes. So you'll hear the dive bombing planes coming down. It's really crazy. And with that, you're bound to have an incident sometime, right? Yesterday at 3 p.m., a small single-engine fighter plane from World War II, flown by a naval air commander and a World War II veteran, crash landed 2 doors down from me into a small apartment complex that's at the end of our block, and it clipped the top of one of the apartments and crashed into the parking area, taking out a whole row of cars and whatnot. I'll include some pictures. I'll have them flash up somewhere up here. Nonetheless, with that, we lost the pilot and the co-pilot. Both men were killed. God rest their souls. And so that in itself is hard. It's always hard, especially for a veteran, to have to even go through seeing or hearing of anything of that nature. That type of shit should be gone. This was supposed to be a reenactment, and it turned out to lose lives. But with that being said, it was 2 doors down from my house. And so they've had the road cut off and everything. Fighting just to even get back into my home and whatnot is why it postponed me uploading that video for Thumper yesterday. So it went up today, and I'll post this one right after it. But we'll move on from there. I thank you for letting me bend your ears, and I thank y'all for all your prayers for the lost. And moving on from there is Stock Lock Sunday. And today I have this little bitty Cisa I got from Southampton Lockpicking. And it's a really cool little Cisa 220 30 with a paracentric keyway. Nice little keyway, little 4 or 5 pin lock. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 pins, works the lock great. Toss the key over there. Use bottom of the keyway tension, and we're gonna let me get down there so I can rest my hand. A little single pin picket. I used the low HD from Sparrows because there's not a whole lot of room. Put the light on the right side of me here. 2's the first binder. And I felt a little movement on the core. Even more movement. And that's dropped into a false set. So there are spools in here. That's just awesome. And it feels like number 1. Set it, but we lost the one back here. And we're open. And that's a fun little pick for sure. But I want to show y'all a little something else that raking does. And raking has so many different techniques. And the people that say, oh, there's no skill involved in it, probably have no skill involved in the way they play with themselves too. Nonetheless, we'll shove this one in here upside down. But first, we'll get that number 1 out of the way because we know it's a high cut. And we're just going to shove it in here past all the other ones. And it's open. And, well, that wasn't, trying to get it open either. It's just a little trick there. You can tell by looking at the bitting of the key. Number 1's a high cut, and the rest are all low cuts. The furthest one back there, number 4, is a really low cut. So you probably don't even have to touch it. Back again, upside down, set number 1, and just slowly click, click, click. I clicked one too many times, Dropped into false set. Come back and set 1 again. And we're open. Awesome little lock. I always love playing with these little things. I'll sign off with Stock Lock Sunday on that one. Y'all please stay safe and always stay legit. If you like this video and like what I do here, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, until we meet again, peace.